Good evening. Welcome to Woodbridge Township School District's Evening with Young Poets. If you ever attended this before, you'll see that this year's a little bit different. This year, the students all wrote poems about Woodbridge Township to celebrate the 350th anniversary, the best town around. So all the poems are about Woodbridge. I know it may have been a little bit difficult for the students to write something so structured about one topic, but they excelled. They're beautiful poems, and when you hear some of them, you're like, oh, I remember going to that, or I remember experiencing this, and they're just really amazing poets that you're going to hear tonight. I would like to first thank Mayor McCormack for coming tonight. He always supports all of our events. Cynthia Knight and Brandon Powell, they are the coordinators here at the Barron Arts Center, and they always host this wonderful event for us. We have our administrators here, Mr. Short from Avenel Middle, Ms. Lagunovich from Colonia Middle, Dr. Parry from Ford's Middle, and we have teachers from Woodbridge and Island and Colonia. Okay, so everyone's here, everyone's represented. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Mayor McCormack, who has a few words for our audience and for our students.
Thank you very much, Sarah. It's always my great pleasure to be out here to recognize our young students when they do something good and nice. In this case, they're talented writers. You mentioned the principals, but there's two in the back, Mr. Short and Mr. Parry. I know Mr. Kenny's a teacher. Any other teachers in the room, please raise your hand. Whole lot, okay. So for the parents, that's how good this school system is, that you have so many teachers coming out to support your kids. There's somebody from every school here, I'm sure. They didn't just send out the kids by themselves, so somebody from every school is here. And oh, Cindy's here too. Sorry, I just noticed Cindy. All right, did I miss anybody? All right, so now what I want to do is just give each kid the proclamation. If you want to get a picture, I'll stand here with them. It's only $5, pay Sarah on the way out. And I can't stay because I have too many things tonight, but I would love to stay, but I'll watch it on TV and see the great poetry. Okay, I think I'm going in reverse order. Nisha Hodgins, come on up. What I'll do is you hold the poem. You hold the certificate. And anybody ever you are, I got some pictures right there. Oh, here you are. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me look again. Okay, let me have that back here. You can hold it for her. Chloe is not here. And Woodbridge Middle and Vita Sinha. Where are we looking? Right there? Okay. Okay, here we go. Take that for that. And now we have, it should be Iswin. Yes, Siri Sajah. All right, you're tall. You want to give this to whoever wants, they can hold it for you. Yaksha, no, give it to them. You don't want to hold it up here. Yaksha Seth. Where are we looking? We're up, there we go. You want to hold this, sir?
Yes.
And we have Arushi Vidali. And there we go. There you go. So you want to hold this? Oh, you want to? Okay. And Ford's Haria Awan. Here we go. There's, where are we looking out? Right there again. You taking a movie? All right, got it. We got Naya Mansakani. Let's go over here. Okay, here we go. And we have Sarah Sansari. Should be over here. There you are. Where are we looking? Straight back. Let's move a little over here so we get beyond the, yeah, get a little, yeah, it's good. Okie dokie. Thank you. John Paul Galope, or Galope. All right. Yep, come on over here. A little more. Attaboy. Oh, where are we looking? Right there first.
All right.
You got it? Okay.
I think they got it.
You think they got it? All
Yeah.
right. Take that for Big Bro. All right. Brandon Davis. Where's Brandon? Oh, right there, okay. All righty. Go. And Emily Darcy. Oh, right in front. Come on over here. All righty. There you go, sir. Wrong way. Kim Pavlik, Avenel Middle. Which way? Right here? All right, come on over. All righty. There you go. And Needy Rajput. Okay, right here. Come on over. Okay. And last but not least, Abigail Tarabetsky. How are you? There we go. Look straight ahead. I'm going to have a talk with Grandpa, see where's Grandpa tonight. The only thing I want to add is to you guys, the ability to take something that's in your head and put it on paper and entertain somebody is a very, very great skill to have. I can't do it. I'm not a creative writer. I could never be a creative writer in a million years. So I really respect people that are. They can, like I said, take whatever's up here and get it onto a piece of paper. Sometimes you do that to teach people. Sometimes you do that to entertain people. In this case, you're entertaining people. So you've got a skill. So don't lose that. Keep working on it. Keep, feeding it and keep doing it. Because it's not something that not very many people can do. It's easy to write a term paper, do some research, put it on paper, let somebody read it and learn something. It's not so easy to write poetry, and it's not so easy to present poetry. So good luck tonight, and congratulations for all of you for representing your school here tonight. I think it's terrific. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Kim Pavlik. I'm an 8th grader at Avenel Middle School, and this is my poem titled Woodbridge. Woodbridge, a place where a community comes first, a cosmopolitan place. People with charming smiles and alluring voices welcome you. Quaint homes and businesses line the streets, reminding you of the historic past of Woodbridge, my home.
My name is Nidhi Rajput, and I'm a 7th grader at Avenel Middle School. The title of my poem is The Symphony of Merrill Park. The band of Merrill Park is an odd one. Its drummers keep the beat, not by using metal cylinders or fancy silver contraptions, but instead by running, their sneaker soles hitting the dark macadam, creating a strong rhythm to base the entire song on. In sync with them are the tambourines. Leaping tree to tree, their high-pitched chattering gives variation to the basic melody made by the drums. Occasionally, the two are joined by the trumpet, zipping by on its railroad tracks, its deep hum filling the entire park, introducing an element of surprise to the song. The French horns jump in. Whirring by on their 2 black rubber wheels, they add an entirely new layer of complexity to the piece. The sopranos join along, singing of nature's wonders and glories, of the shortness of animal life, or perhaps just fighting over a dead worm, making the melody both more beautiful and sorrowful, keeping it interesting, flying far above. The flute susurrating rustles through the leaves of many trees in the background. High-pitched, but not overwhelming, it adds depth to the song. The violinists pluck the final notes of the symphony. They are diverse creatures, all sorts of colors and shapes and sizes, but just hearing their laughter can improve anyone's day. They play of happiness and peace, stealing the show. Long after all the other instruments have gone, the basses have their own private concert. Only few get to hear. These tiny, 6-legged creatures lull everyone in the neighborhood to sleep with their quiet chirping.
My name is Abigail Terbetsky. I'm in 7th grade at Avenel Middle School, and this is my poem called The Evolution of Woodbridge. There was the Woodbridge train wreck. The disaster has just begun. Despite the harsh time, we came together as one. Houses were hospitals. Citizens became doctors. Even though we were just normal people, our unification that day was no shocker. There was the beginning of education, a small subject but true. We began as small schoolhouses, but the possibilities we knew. What we have come to today, we have built from the ground up. No tiny triumph, the child became a grown-up. There was the Boynton Beach, a historical attraction. One of the most popular fairs had a big public reaction. But once cars were invented, people began to travel. Boynton Beach was shut down. New technology was being unraveled. Now, there is today. That's all just history. What will come next? Well, that's a mystery.
Hello, I'm Emily, a 7th grader at Colonia Middle School, and this is my poem titled Woodbridge Board of Ed Administration Office. A history there, echoing thousands of footsteps embedded in brick. The whispers of ghosts, although no one really knows, it stands the strongest.
My name is Brandon Davis. I go to Colonia Middle School. I'm in 6th grade, and my poem is titled An Ode to Woodbridge. Sorry, candidly, I knew this wasn't for me. But I'm not one to turn down a good opportunity. You see, that's a privilege. I could never sum up what Woodbridge means to me into one symbolic literary masterpiece, to configure words into sentences that can be understood from the English language, but I'll try my best, even if my best is not good enough. I wish I could say Woodbridge is not just another suburb, but that's my experience. I can only recall summer nights outside until 9, listening to Frank Ocean like the sweet melody of my mother comforting me. That's okay. We don't have to deny being advantageous. You don't have to act like you didn't work hard for this. Or maybe you're just born into it. It's okay to not be disadvantaged. It's also summer camp that's high on ice and pool parties, and I'm appreciative. Those have been the best moments of my life. But I can't deny they've been written with ink mixed with entitlement, wrapped in a lie called privilege. Let's not forget, it's also our immigrants. Woodbridge is nothing without them. They should never be put to the side or neglected, disregarded as if nothing. At the intersection of Oak Tree Road and Edison, the smell of dosa and chicken tandoori fill the air. It's the Tamils who have taught me spice, to look at something blank and make something pungent, to my Punjabis, who have taught me how to laugh and have fun, how to make a party with a lot of bhangra in life when there isn't one. And lastly, to my Gujaratis, thank you for dance. Your ability to mountains with the spin of your waist, with the sound of the clanking of dandiya sticks and a beautiful garba arrangement. Woodbridge is what you want it to be, curated into your own destiny. We are a diverse mix of many experiences, complexions, and ethnicities, and maybe that's enough. Maybe we don't need an epic inspirational story. There's no single narrative in our multitude of multifaceted colors, complexions, and ethnicities. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I am John Paul Galope, and I'm an 8th grade representative from the wonderful Colonia Middle School. Today, I'd like to present my poem that is titled Woodbridge. Woodbridge, a township united, cities at peace, never divided. Located at the Garden State of the East Coast, this is the place that I love the most. It has fantastic sceneries and lovely towns with friendly neighborhoods around. I live in Colonia, a beautiful city where there lies the most amazing community. Island is the city I always go to. It's where my friends are at, both old and new. Fords and Avenel are also the best. They're both hardworking nonetheless. We all stand together, never to fall, united with one nation, with liberty and justice for all.
My name is Hervia Wan. I'm in 7th grade representing Ford's Middle School. My poem is titled The Difference We Can Make Together in Woodbridge. Together as a whole, we have the power to abolish hate, add love, and make sure to accept others. Together as a whole, we have the power to accept people no matter of their color, race, or religion. Together as a whole, we have the power to stop bullying, save lives, be nice, and to make a difference.
Together as a whole, we have the power to spread kindness and tackle problems as one. Together as a whole, we have the power to encourage women's rights and have their voices be heard. Together as a whole, we have the power in our hands to make the community a better place. Thank you.
My name is Naya Mansukhani. I am a 6th grader in Ford's Middle School, and my poem is titled Flashback. My entire life, Woodbridge has been special to me, so let's take a flashback to my childhood dreams. The hot tar thudding beneath my sneakers in the summer, the entire world I know filled with color. The wind in my hair as I raced on my bike with my friends, turning sharply as we reached the dead end. Geese sauntering onto school grounds, the scout geese always chasing us as they make our rounds. Kids swarming out of bright school buses, describing how difficult math is with the minuses and pluses. Clambering up trees and singing songs, playing with the fireflies all night long. Having snowball fights with my friends and going sledding in the winter. All the snow in my eyes made me quite the squinter. So yes, Woodbridge has always been my home, and that is the reason I wrote this poem.
Hello, my name is Sarah Sansare, and I'm a 6th grader at Ford's Middle School. And I have written a poem titled All About Woodbridge. Woodbridge is a wonderful town which puts a smile on every face, regardless of the age or gender, skin color, or type of race. The mayor is a jolly friend who'll greet you with an open heart, and as soon as you walk in, you'll know Woodbridge is a great start. Do you think the fun is done? There's still much more to learn here. Woodbridge is finally celebrating its 350th year. Now you know something about this wondrous and happy town. Come again and visit soon. You know just where this place is found.
Hi, I'm Siri Saja. I'm in 8th grade, and I represent Islam Middle School. My poem's name is Her Glory. Woodbridge has housed many souls and hearts, while the scenery still looks like a beautiful work of art. The rivers are her fingers, reaching for miles. The trees are her hair, changing colors and styles. The grass is the clothing she wears. The flowers are just accessories in her hair. The people are her children, whom she takes good care of. Generations of people, and all of them she loves.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Yaksha Seth, and I'm an 8th grader from Islam Middle School. My poem is on the Board of Education building. Every town with history has its secrets. Woodbridge's hidden secret is found at 428 School Street, Woodbridge, New Jersey. By sunlight, it houses the Board of Education members. By night, rises the spirits of those who died in the building during 1951. Rumored are sightings of the souls of the individuals trapped in the building. A silhouette of a woman is often spotted by looking into the glistening glass. Her figure can be seen. Every town with history has its secrets. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Arushi Vidali, and I'm from 8th grade Ms. D's class in Islam Middle School. Today I present my poem, The Many Sights to See. Proudly, the buildings and structures of Woodbridge stand. No other town can be so grand, with many, many sights to see. They attract you and me, like nectar attracts a honeybee. Down the historical road of Main Street, the past and the present get to meet. Step by step, one can see the beauty, the bygones of a prior society. So lo and behold, here you can see the town of Woodbridge and its history. Thank you.
I'm Nisha Hodgins. I'm in 7th grade from Woodbridge Middle. My poem is titled Woodbridge. Insignificant houses are arranged in a row. Inside them you would find insignificant people in an insignificant town in an insignificant world. Earth is a speck compared to the universe, outshined by the larger, more important planets. And New Jersey is an even smaller speck. And Woodbridge is too minuscule to be called a speck. Yet I still love this town. Houses of different colors and sizes sit upon Woodbridge. Next to them are oddly paved roads and hunched trees with leaves swiftly dancing in the wind. Friends indulging in the joy they have created. The joy that lies in this insignificant town, and although insignificant, we continue to call it our home. We call our beauty Woodbridge.
Hi, I'm Rita Sinha. I'm in grade 7, and I'm representing Woodbridge Middle School. My poem is called A Library, and it's based on the Woodbridge Main Library. A library is a beautiful thing. Words that are artfully printed become wings. The covers are a wide gate with a simple lock. Just sit and open the treasure trove, no need to knock. It's warm and inviting in my library. I don't need to do anything, I can just be. The quiet may be deafening to some, but the peace is addicting and I am overcome. I am bound by my life and reality, but in these new universes those strings are cut free. I am an outsider in my own story, but here I can be important, needed, and do anything I please. The writer may dictate the plot. Still, I am finally free to think my own thoughts. And maybe it's bitter to finish each book, but I'll come back to be the queen again, not a pawn or a rook.
Okay, so as you can see, the students put in a ton of work to write these poems about Woodbridge. They were fantastic. Just so you have an idea of what's going to happen next is in honor of the 350th anniversary. There is an event, the May 31st, I believe. It's that Friday, right? It's a Friday event, and one of these poems is going to be selected to be the winner for the district, and the student will read their poem here. We'll have a culminating event here again. The parent will be invited, and the township is also providing that student with a gift card for the winning poem. And then all of these poems will be showcased in this room and throughout Barron Arts Center that entire week. At nighttime, you can come and you can see your students, your child's poem again. Okay. And Mr. Bader would like to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations, students. Outstanding job. I wanted to also thank the principals and teachers for being here this evening, as well as your families, your siblings, grandparents out there. Thank you for your support. This is a special year, and this is the first time we've ever done this. This is the 350th anniversary of Woodbridge, so your beautiful poetry was a representation of how you feel about the town. I know Mayor McCormack, I'm sure, is very, very proud of all your kind words and your wonderful creativity. Now, did it take you a little bit of time to work on this? A little bit? I wanted to reward you with something, and this is a homework pass. I know you spent a lot of time on this, and you might want to go celebrate tonight, or you might want to go out a different night. So, this is called the Bader Buck, and your teachers know about it. We've been doing this for a while, so it will be for one homework assignment excused. So, congratulations, and keep up the good work. You're welcome. And I would also, again, like to thank Ms. Sarah Dorello for the wonderful job she does here, Bruno Martins on the camera, and Cynthia Knight and Brandon from the Barron Arts Center. It's a wonderful location. Again, this venue will be used to celebrate a culmination of the students' work in poetry, art, movie making. Don't forget, guys, we have a movie contest going on right now, so if you could submit a movie, you could also win that contest as well. Wow, go for the trifecta. Do some art, too. Go 3 for 3. But again, congratulations. Keep up the good work, and I hope you have juice and cookies in the side room. Thank you.